Hello, we're here today in the Bolivian Highlands, I guess in the Andes, and we're gonna do some drawing. Thought this was a beautiful landscape to draw. This is the land where alpacas and llamas and I forget the guarnicas, forget the other word for them, are from vacunas, are from, and I thought it was a great place to draw. You can draw along with me. I'm gonna do a drawing of this landscape. You can draw whatever you wanna do. You can draw, I'm a little out of breath. We're at 3,900 meters and it's just a stunning landscape. We've got beautiful clouds rolling through and I thought this could be a little peaceful spot for us to draw. I'm gonna get up on this rock so I have a little bit of shade. And I'm gonna probably draw 15 minutes or so. And you don't have to draw what I'm drawing on the screen. You can just use this as a peaceful background. Remember, there's no good drawing, there's no bad drawing. We're just getting out there and drawing. Been thinking a lot about that recently. Just a really beautiful landscape. This is where the Incas were from. And beautiful textiles are from this region. I've been wanting to do one of these videos the last couple of days, but it kept raining and I'm on a little tour. If you ever want to see somewhere like this, you can go from the Atacama Desert over to Uyuni. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, in Bolivia. And that's, you can book about a 3-day tour, 2 nights for about 200, 220 USD. They feed you and everything and house you. And yeah, they stop for about 15, 20 minutes at each place, but it's not always enough time to draw and it takes a while to acclimatize to this altitude. So it's been very hard to draw. This is about the final drawing in this sketchbook, which I'm both a little happy and a little sad about. It's always a funny moment when, if you can hear a drone in the background, that's a Frenchman who's got a drone. He's driving from about New York City area all the way down to Chile. He's taking a break from his camper van to do this tour because his camper van can't do these rough roads. And they're very rough roads. This is a place where flamingos go to these lagoons that are full of salts, and this is one of the rockier areas. So we're going to draw some of these rock formations. You know, it's always fun to draw these abstract shapes because even if you're being quite literal with your drawings, they're going to come out looking abstract. And so it's actually a nice practice for learning how to draw abstract drawings. I'm drawing over here and moving across this mountain range, but you don't have to do it. I sometimes like to draw from top left to bottom right. If you draw from top left to bottom right, you reduce your risk of smudging. That's if you're a righty. If you're a lefty, you do from top right to bottom left. But, of course, you don't have to do that. You can smudge your drawing. You can draw however you want to draw. Not far from here in the Atacama Desert is Valle de la Luna. It's a place where people think it's very similar to the moon, so sometimes they test lunar rovers and things like that, or so I've read. The vacuna are an animal that's very adapted to this landscape. They have a very efficient diet. They just eat the grasses that you can see in the background, if you can see those. And they've got 3 stomachs instead of 4. And they don't need to drink much water because they've got such an efficient diet. Sorry about the drone noise. It's in the background. Nothing I can do about it. But maybe it's far enough away. I don't really like the noise of drones. This is only going to be a short 15 to 20 minute drawing because I have to get back to the car where we all are. I'm a little jittery today because of the altitude. It makes you a little dizzy, makes it hard to draw, even though they give you some cocoa leaves to chew for altitude sickness, and I think it helps, but it's very hard to see. That's what the indigenous people do here, and that's where, snow powder and nose powder comes from originally. If you know what I'm talking about, I don't think I can talk about that on YouTube. Cocaine, I don't know what the rules are about talking about that kind of stuff on this app. That's our van moving down to the bottom of the hill. Not van, it's more by 4x4. Incredible driver. I've done a lot of hard driving in my day, and this is definitely up there, so I'm glad I'm not driving it. You might be thinking, I don't have a place like this near me to go drawing, so what's the point? The thing is, there's landscapes all around us. Even if it's an urban landscape or a park. So many great landscapes to draw. And things. I've ridden in the car for like 24 hours and I've been missing drawing. It's so funny to miss drawing. Am I addicted? Oh no, the camera fell. Don't worry. We're back. We're back. The camera fell. It's quite windy up here. We're back. Camera fell down. Like I said, it's no small feat to draw in a place like this. It's quite harsh. My body is struggling at this altitude. I'm sure you can hear me breathing. There are lots of beautiful little cactuses. There are these green balls. I need to figure out what they're called. They're almost like rocks. They're some kind of plant that's super hard. Must be super drought resistant. If I find the name, it'll be right down here. I'm gonna have to finish up drawing soon. But if you want, you can keep drawing. And as I always say, you can loop the video. And put on some music. Maybe some music from the Andes, some pan flute. I love Andes music. It's beautiful. Well, I'm going to try to get to the car. Here's what I drew. Thank you for joining me here today. If you want to keep drawing, loop the video, listen to some music. Love you a lot. You're all great. To whoever's watching this, have an awesome time. Don't stop drawing. Get out there and love yourself. Bye-bye.